Welcome everyone to Get Bricked. Today we're taking a look at our haul from Bricks in the Six Toronto for 2023. Now this was actually the first ever LEGO convention I actually managed to go to, and if you haven't seen it already, check out our previous video where we show off some of the highlights from the event. There was actually quite a lot of custom builds and a lot of different activities you could do too, but it was fun seeing all the custom builds and all the different creators in person for the first time in forever. And taking a look at our haul here, we actually did manage to pick up a couple of cool sets, nothing super expensive. I didn't want to blow my entire wallet on one set, but we managed to pick up a couple of interesting ones. Now we have a couple of them at the back here. We've got the Ant-Man construction figure and a Hedwig figure from Harry Potter. Keep an eye out for those ones in future videos. We did also manage to pick up a Bricks in the Six t-shirt. I wanted to get a t-shirt to commemorate the event, especially since it was my first time going to an event. Now we did also manage to get a couple of poly bags. We've got a Doctor Strange set, this 3-in-1 Creator Panda Bear set, and then this X-Wing set from Star Wars. Now we did also manage to pick up a couple of other interesting pieces to commemorate the event. We of course got the Bricks in the Six Toronto 2023, a couple of pieces there to stack together. We also did buy the Legacy brick from Bricks in the Six 2019. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to that event, but I figured since they had one available, I might as well pick one up, because when am I ever going to find a chance to get another one of those? Now, we did also get this torso piece where it has the Bricks in the Six logo, as well as the Six logo on the back of it. So it'd be interesting to see what we can do with that kind of piece, maybe make a minifigure with some extra pieces kicking around and see if we can't have one to design to go with it. And we did also get a couple additional bricks. We've got the Playmore bricks that are done up with white and red, and it has like the Canada logo for like the flag on the front of it as well, at least part of it. So it's nice that we actually managed to get a couple of those. My girlfriend actually picked up those ones, and she was actually the one to pick out the Hedwig figure as well. So now that we've had a chance to go through our haul, we're going to go ahead and open up one of the sets. Now keep an eye out for later videos for the rest of them, but today we're going to take a look at the X-Wing Starfighter, because who doesn't really know what an X-Wing is at this point? Now this is set 30654 and includes 87 pieces. So let's go ahead and get this bag opened. And with that, we have the completed X-Wing set. Now, this is a great representation of the X-Wing in a miniature kind of style, and it does very much capture the look of the vehicle. Now, we have it here in its original, like, closed position, where it looks more like a generic kind of aircraft or airplane of some kind. Definitely looks really good in that representation, and I like the look of the coloring of the vehicle. We got it done up with mainly the white, of course, and then we've got a bit of accenting with the red on the body and on each of the wings, and then the gray that kind of filters in throughout the set. Now, this set features a metallic kind of chrome gray piece that's situated in the middle of the main body there, back behind what should be the cockpit, of course. But it's interesting that they went with like a metallic kind of piece to represent R2-D2. It's understandable why they might have done that with this kind of smaller scale. It's hard to get like a full detail in there, and even a printed piece might not be able to capture that fully, but it doesn't look too bad with that metallic piece kind of standing out and shining through a little bit. Now, if we go ahead and switch the orientation, we can actually pop open the wings and actually give it the X look that its namesake is for. And I like the look of this one where it's got the wings spread out. I actually do have a larger version of the X-Wing I got years ago. So I'm not sure which version of the X-Wing it is, because I know there's a few different ones, but this one does match the very similar look that you'd expect for the vehicle. Now, taking a look at the main body in the middle at the back there, we do have these kind of like gold brick pieces done up in a darker kind of gray on the top and on the back of the vehicle, just adding a little bit of additional kind of line work and a little bit of additional detail. But the main feature here, of course, is we've got the 4 engines that are actually just done up up with lightsaber hilt pieces on the back, and then a couple of 1x1 round brick pieces done up in the light gray on the front. It's definitely the right color though to match the lightsaber hilts. And speaking of the lightsaber hilts, they actually included a few extra of those ones on the end of each of the wings to include that look that the X-Wing has, where it has what I believe are those blasters that it has on the edges of the wings. So it's nice that we've got those kinds of details included in this small scale of a set. And overall, this one is a really nice one to add to my collection, being that it is done up in a smaller scale. So now that we've had a chance to take a look at the X-Wing set, this one is going to be a really fun one to add to my collection, and I love the fact that it is done up in a smaller scale. I'm probably going to have it set up with the larger version that I do have, maybe in a little bit of its shadow, but I think this one does stand out on its own as a decent set. But let me know your thoughts on this X-Wing set in the comments below. And hey, leave me a comment letting me know your first time experience with a LEGO convention, or have you ever had a chance to get out to Bricks in the Six? Leave that below in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe and get that bell on to be notified about our next video. Now, when you head out to your next LEGO convention, just be sure to tell everyone that you just got bricked.